Hi everybody. I just wanted to make a quick video to show you how we're going to set up your classes on Edpuzzle this year so that they're all linked directly to your Google account. And so you can see on my screen, if you go to edpuzzle.com, you'll have this login page. So you go in, you log in, you choose that you're a teacher. There actually is a video for logging in. I already have an account so that everything's just saved. So I'm going to log in. And when you log in, it brings you to this page with your content. So depending on whether you've used this or not, your content may be empty. It may have one or two things in it. You can see all the channels and stuff over here. But what we're going to work on in this video is how you set up your classes, which is honestly very easy. So if you go to the upper right-hand corner, you can see the little icon and you see the option for My Classes. And so if you click on My Classes, it brings you to this page. Now, I actually don't have any classes right now because it's the beginning of the school year and I haven't added any of them yet. So I'm assuming when you watch this video, you also will not have any yet. Since we're going to use Google Classroom as our central learning platform, it's important that when you choose classes to add, you select Google Classroom. So I'm going to click on Google Classroom. Now, the first time you do this, what it's going to do is ask you, oh, can Edpuzzle have permission to do this to Google, do this to Google? Yeah, no problem, right? So what you'll see is you'll see over here all of my classes. Unfortunately, the names I've chosen are a little off. So I'm going to choose my honors biology classes, okay? And then I'm going to import classes, right? Now, you'll see that they're over here, right? And up here, there is nothing, right? There's no assignments because I haven't assigned anything yet. There's no due date because I haven't done a due date anything. And then there's also no students. Obviously, that's a problem. So the way that you're going to manage this is you're actually going to go into Google Classroom and you're going to pick one of your classes, right? And here you have people. So what you're going to do is you're going to add your students via Google Classroom. So there's actually two ways that you can do this. You can either input their email, right? And if you type in somebody's email, Google Classroom is linked to our school account, so their emails will come up here. Or you click on this invite, and you have a link that you can send them. And there's also a class code that you can put out there, but that's something we'll cover in Google Classroom. Once students have been added to Google Classroom, all you do is you go over to Edpuzzle and you hit import students. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring in your students from Google Classroom. Now, this is really important because this will work throughout the year. So even if you have 15, 20 students in here and another one is added to your class, just click import students and that student will get brought into Edpuzzle. So import students is the way that you add the students. And that's why you can actually set up your classes now. I mean, at the time I'm doing this, I don't have students yet. So you can actually set up the Edpuzzle before you have your full student list, and you can just use the import student function to continuously add students. Now, right now, because I didn't have my classes named properly in Google Classroom, what I need to do at a later date is I'm going to need to add the rest of my classes. So what I'm going to do is over here on the left-hand side, underneath the two classes that I've joined, you'll notice that I have add new class. So I can just go, I'm not going to create a new class. I'm going to just choose Google Classroom. And then it's going to show all of my current Google Classrooms, the two that I already have added, and then I'm just going to select another class and add it. And so what I'll do now is I'll go back to Google Classroom and I'll fix the name so that I can tell them apart. All right, so I hope this was helpful, and that is how you add classes to your Edpuzzle.